welcome to the 2022 HCICast video series. I'm Tom Brand, president of Merge South, and we are excited once again to be a diamond sponsor at the HCIC Conference this year. Today, I've got Mike Schneider from Greystone joining us, and Mike's going to talk a little bit more about how things are shaping up for the conference this year. Mike, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Tom. And again, thanks to Merge and all that you do for the conference. And I'm excited to be here today, and I'm excited to talk with you a little bit about some of the things that are coming up for HCIC in 2022.
Thanks, Mike. So as we jump into it here, why don't you tell us a little bit about any keynote speakers or main stage presentations that would, not only be great for attendees, but just, even first-time attendees.
Yeah, we're really excited about the keynoters this year. We've got 4 different keynote presentations on the main stage. The first one is Jake Poor, and he's going to be talking about what if hospitals ran Disney. So that's a kind of a twist on the way that we've heard before. Where what if Disney ran a hospital? This is what if hospitals ran Disney.
Oh, that's great. You kind of mentioned about this year being more normal. A lot of organizations that put on conferences are calling 2022 the comeback year. How are you guys feeling so far at this point in the year? I know you guys plan these things pretty much when one ends, you're starting to plan the next one. Can you talk a little bit about the what you're seeing right now as far as attendance or kind of engagement?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. And that's definitely the vibe, the comeback year. I mean, I hear it from every angle of the folks that we interact with related to HCIC. So we hear it from the hotel, the venue. We hear it from the vendors that are going to be participating this year. And then we hear it from the attendees as well. And I'll just give you an example. When you look at attendance for this year, we're definitely tracking to a normal year in comparison to the past couple of years. But we've got organizations that are bringing multiple folks. So I've got several emails right now that I see come through where people are not just registering themselves, but they're bringing their whole team. I think it's that's what you're seeing, is this reflection of people being kind of stuck in their office or working from home, but isolated and not able to get out and be together with their peers. So we see kind of the backlash of that happening now with HCIC, which is that people want to get out, they want to bring their team, they want to have a lot of involvement and exposure to what's going on in the industry, and they want to get back together with and network with some of their peers.
Why do you think it is so important for folks in healthcare and marketing roles and administrative roles, strategy roles to really participate in a conference like this?
What HCIC gives you is this expansion of your universe, the ability to talk to all of these other folks from other hospitals and healthcare systems who are dealing with the same problems, learning from how they've dealt with it in their organization, how maybe they've overcome some political issues, or maybe it's staffing issues, maybe it's budget issues, maybe it's solving a technical problem. You can't beat having 50 or 100 or 500 other people that you can talk to and bounce ideas off of and come back with something new and creative. It gives you, I think it re-energizes you, and I think it gives you kind of a bigger data set to work with as well. So that's the value of all of this, is that networking is really, really important.
So I know registration is open, obviously. Is there anything you could tell maybe a first-time attendee or anything that anybody should know about registration itself?
In terms of registration, if you go to HCIC.net, you'll find the forms, the information. It's pretty easy and straightforward how to get set up and to get yourself registered. We've got some pre-conference deep dives that happen on Monday. And so if I were a new attendee, or even if I'm a returning attendee, you should take a look at those opportunities. It's an opportunity to kind of dive in a little bit longer session on a very narrow topic and go deep on it. So I would definitely recommend that. Also on Monday at noon, we have a meet and greet. It's kind of a welcome back. A lot of times that's a great place for new attendees to kind of pop in and introduce themselves to some of the frequent flyers, people who've been there a lot, and learn, who's who at HCIC, get some ideas about what's coming up on the agenda, what some of the hot topics are. It gives you also an opportunity to have some lunch and network a little bit.
Mike, it was great having you. Appreciate, all that you guys do to put this on every year. I know it's a lot of work, and, I think it's a super valuable opportunity for all of us in the industry. So thank you so much for joining us today, and appreciate you and the entire Greystone team.
You're welcome. Thank you, Tom, and thanks, Submerge, and thanks for all you do for us as well. So we're excited about the conference, and I hope I'll see you before then. But if I don't, I'm looking forward to hanging out with you at the conference.
All right. Likewise. Take care, Mike.